Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about data types in Java. See here, data types can specify the size and the different values stored in a variable. Okay. So for suppose, let's say A is a variable. Okay. So A is a variable. Now here A is equal to 10. Here A is equal to 10 means A storing value 10. A storing what value 10. So this is of type number, right? Number. Next, here grade is equal to A grade. Here A grade. So here it is enclosing in single quotes. So A is a single character. So now grade is a grade is a variable storing character type of data. Character type of data. Now grade, not grade, suppose name is equal to Anand. Anand. So here Anand is what sequence of characters I'm storing in name. So this is called string. String type of data I'm storing in what name variable. The name variable. Now here variable in Java. Okay, in Java we should we should tell the name of we should tell the what type of the variable at the time of compilation only. Okay? At the time of compilation only. The Java is statically typed language. Okay, statically typed language means okay. At the time of compilation only, you should decide the type of variable. Okay, type of the variable you should declare in advance. In Python, you no need to what declare the type of the variable in advance. But in Java, Java is strictly typed as well statically typed language. At the time of compilation only, you should decide the type of what variable. Okay. So how to decide data type of the variable by using data types. So by using data types. So here data types can specify the what size and different values stored in a variable. Different values stored in a variable. So here data types decides which type of data we are able to store in a variable. Okay. And data types are used to allocate sufficient memory to the variable. A is equal to 10. Right. Now this 10 should be stored in the what variable. Okay. Here indirectly variable represents memory location only. So here variable is nothing but symbolic representation of the memory location. Now here this 10 value you are going to store in a memory, right? So for this memory, okay, here you require some memory space or size. Memory space or size you require to store this 10 in a what a memory. And here grade A is equal to. So this is also some value, right? So this values should be stored in a what a memory. So this memory, okay, size you should what mention. Okay, so you don't need to mention, simply mention the data type based on the data type. Okay, automatically memory is allocated in what memory. Okay, yeah. So this is what data type. So data types are what specifies the size and the different values stored in a variable. Simply it will what data type is used to what represent the type of data stored in a variable. Okay. See, data types represents different values to be stored in the variable. Here we have two types of data types: primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Let me discuss with diagrammatical representation. See here, data type. Okay, data types are two types: primitive, non-primitive. In primitive, we have two types: Boolean and numeric. Boolean data types. Okay, these are what are the possible values for Boolean? True or false. Only these two values you can store in the Boolean variable. Okay, so boolean. And in numeric we have two types: character and integer. Okay, integer. So character, C, you can store a single character like C, A, or you can also store some special symbol. Okay, like this you can store in character. And next, integral. In integral we have two types: integer and floating point. See, integer means integer is a number as well. Floating point is also a number. But integers are the numbers without decimal point. Without a decimal point. These are all numbers without any decimal points. For suppose 10, comma 20, comma 30, comma 40, 500, 600. Okay, like this. Okay. So integers are all values without a decimal point and floating point. So floating points are the what are numbers. These are also numbers. Okay. Numbers with a decimal point means 10.25, 0.25, okay, 5.75, like this. Okay, like this. For suppose age is equal to 10. Okay, age is equal to 10. So next, bill. Bill is equal to, okay, 5,000.75. 5,000 to 75 paisa. So bill you can represent by using floating point. Age you can represent by using what? Integer. Like this, you have different types of data. See, here integers are divided into again four types. So in Boolean we have only Boolean. In character we have only character. For in integer we have byte, short, int, long. Like this we have four different categories in integer type. In floating point we have two different categories. Okay, so float and double. Okay, float and double. So this is what represent type, and it can also represent data types also represent size. So we can discuss size in next slide. Okay, so here non-primitive. So non-primitives are what string and arrays. These are the non-primitive data types. So non-primitive data types can store more than one value anything. Okay, so string. So you can store any number of characters. So sequence of characters is string. So string contain any number of characters, and array also you can store more than one value in an array. But these all data types, primitive data types, can store maximum one value at a time. For suppose a is equal to 10. So next a is equal to 20 means, see, first memory allocated to a, you are storing 10, and again you are changing variable value. Variable value you can change anytime, right? So a is equal to 10 means this value replaced by 20. Like this. You cannot store more than one value in primitive data types, but in non-primitive data types, you can store more than one value. So that is the difference between what primitive and non-primitive. Next, see here already I discussed about. So integers store what all value signed numbers. Okay, all value signed numbers. Okay, so without decimal point, 10, comma 20, comma 5,000, comma 7,000, like that. Okay. So next, uh, here see, so byte, short, int, long, all these are what integer type data types. And in floating point we have float and double. Okay, float and double, and which represent numbers with fractional precision or decimal point. Next, character. Character means character data type store a single character in it, a single character. And Boolean means, so this group includes only Boolean, which is a special type for representing true or false values. So sometimes we are going to check the conditions, right? Then that is evaluated to either true or false. Okay, for suppose 10 greater than 20. So what is this 10 greater than 20? You are checking some condition, right? Okay, if it is true, then it will return true. You should store it in Boolean value, right? Boolean sum s is equal to. So what it will return in this case? False. Why? Because 10 is less than 20. But here you are okay using greater than operator. So it is evaluated to false, and now yes, what will become false. Okay, so like this. Next, what are the sizes? Okay, see here for byte. Okay, the name itself indicates only 1 byte of data allocated. Okay, only 1 byte of data. Okay, 1 byte of data means 8 bits. 8 bits means 0 to 7. Okay, 8 bits means 0 to 7. Okay, now in byte, you can store minus 2 to the power of 7 to plus 2 to the power of 7 minus 1. Okay, so minus 128 to plus 127. Why? Because in the in middle you have 0 also, right? So minus 127, minus 126, like that up to plus 127 in the middle. After minus 1, you will have 0 also. So that's why here one value will be decreased in positive value. Okay. So short. For short, 2 bytes of memory allocated. 2 bytes means 16 bits. 2 into 8. 16 bits. 16 bits means 0 to 15. Okay. Now short. Okay. Short range. What is the range of the short? Short range is minus 2 to the power of 15 to plus 2 to the power of 15 minus 1. Okay. Plus 2 to the power of 15 minus 1. And for integer, 4 bytes of memory allocated. Okay. 4 bytes of memory means 32 bits. 4 into 8. No. So 32 bits. 32 bits means 0 to 31 bits. Okay. So 0 to 31 bits. So here range is minus 2 to the power of 31 to plus 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. And for long, okay, this is the highest but bigger data type in integer. Okay, why? Because 8 bytes of memory is allocated. 8 bytes means 8 into 8, 64 bits. Okay, 64 bits means 0 to 63 bits. Okay, 0 to 63 bits. So minus 2 to the power of 63 to plus 2 to the power of 63 minus 1. This is the range of long. Next, float. For float, 4 bytes of memory allocated. Okay. So 4 bytes means 0 to 31. Totally 32 bits. 0 to 31, 32 bits. Minus 2 to the power of 31 to plus 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. Okay. For double, so in float, double is the highest bigger data type. Why? Because for float, sorry, for double, 8 bytes of memory allocated. Okay. 8 bytes of memory allocated. For character, 2 bytes. And for boolean, only 1 byte. Okay. Let me show this representation. See, for the byte data type, 1 byte of memory allocated. So this is the range. Okay. Here 0 to 7 bits. Totally 8 bits. So if you include 0, only 7. 0 to 7 means totally 8 bits. And here for short, what? For short, here 0 to 15. 2 to the power of what? Minus 2 to the power of 15 to plus 2 to the power of 15 minus 1. Next, for integer, 32 bits means 0 to 31. And here 0 to 63. For float, 4 bytes means 0 to 31. And here 0 to 63. Here for character, 0 to what? 0 to 15. Okay. And here there is no range. Why? Because we are storing only two values here. So true or false. True or false. Okay. And now what are the default values for these data types? Okay. See here. byte, short, int, long. All these are but integer data types. Means there is no fractional precision or decimal point. So here, okay. So for all these four data types, 0 is the default value. Okay, 0 is the default value. So if you declare any instance variable and if you forget to initialize those values, then 0 is the default value for all these four data types. Okay, and float to double. Float to double are what numbers with decimal point or fractional precision. For these two data types, 0.0 is the what 0.0 is the default value. For character space, okay, space. Space means like this. Space, no, space. Okay, single what space, single space. Okay, and for Boolean default value is the false. Okay, so this is totally about what data types in Java. So please remember, in Java, Java is a statically and strongly typed language. You should you should declare or decide type of the variable at the time of compilation only. Okay, unlike Python, okay, you should not determine what data type of the variable at runtime. At the time of compilation only. Okay, so compiler will check whether you have given you have given data type of the variable or not. If you forget to mention data type of the variable, immediately it will your compiler is going to generate compile time error. Okay, so this is what data types in Java. Okay, thanks for watching, and in next video I will discuss a few more concepts. Okay, please subscribe my channel.